Okay. And once in a while that's going to happen. So we're going to retie. And I'm going to change to a different. This is going to be an inverted clinch. So if you can see it there at home. Okay, I'll hold this up for her. It's an inverted clinch. This will tighten down easier. Maybe this brand of line is not made for the inverted clinch, but we're going to stay with it right here. Here we go. All right, we should be in business. Okay, sorry. Should do it. Sorry, guys. Should do the inverted clinch. Here we go. Let's make it a little tighter. It should slip on there better. Remember, always feed back through your thing, or you're going to have problems. All right, that might do the trick right there. Thank you. Okay, you can see right. See it in there. Okay, there it is. We're going to try to cut the tail off. Make sure your clinch is tight. Oh no. Okay, we're going right back on there. It's not a problem. All right there. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay. What you have, get a direct line as much as possible. And we're spooling like a champ. Basically, we want to get about 100 yards on here. So figure this thing being at the other end of a football field, which is 100 yards. And at the end of 100 yards, that's fine. Want to get it on as nice and evenly as we can. We're getting close. We're at the 50-yard mark, probably. Guessing. Free the spool. Free the spool. Here we go. Beauty of this business, never out. Once you start, you're committed to do it right or do it at all. We're going to start spooling. We're at about 100 yards, give or take. We're going to free the spool on this one and bring it right on around. know what? We don't need to go all the way to an end guide. All we need is just the right direction. So we're just going to go through one loop, shorten up our path, an arbitrary place to join the two lines. And we're going to bring it right off the one and over to the other. Good stuff. Again, imagine tying these in 35-mile-an-hour winds out on a bass lake. I've done it. Lake of the Ozarks, Lake Kissimmee, Okeechobee. Nothing like having to retie in a strong gale. Okay, same again. The smallest knot is going to be this kind of simple clench. I'll tighten down one so they don't slide out. And we're going to do the same thing with the other knot. In fact, with the braid, I could do a double square, but I think this one will even be easier. There's your simple clench. Okay, there we go. Always, guys, always, and this is big, get these knots down to size. Okay, don't play with them. They'll come back to bite you. Get your knots down to the size you want. I have to pinch my skin in there. Here we go. The braid, you could leave a little bit of tail. Okay. Not much, though. So it's coming off of one. We got backup. This reel is high quality, as you can see. So in essence, it should spool on here really nice. In fact, to help it spool, I'm going to hold it higher up the pole. As that one gets further down, it's going to come on smoother because any little bird's nest before will be overcome by now. So that should come off of there really nice. But that's why the fingers are on it, is to keep the tension the same so that you're spooling with the maximum. Now in here you see the black part on the spool. And what I'm doing is I'm aiming for, I've just hit monofilament in the backing there. I think we're good to go. So we're going to stop. As, actually, I'm going to tie on more braid. That's what I'm going to do. So that happens. Bring it back out where the braid begins, and we're going to hook on more braid. pretty much done with this reel. We're going to ask a faithful assistant over in the side to hold a, but if we don't have one, it's okay. And I'm just going to ask James to, my son here, put your pinky finger through both sides of this. Okay, and yeah, just one pinky's good. Does it spin? Okay, buddy. Hold your other hand so it can't come off of your pinky. So it spins, okay, on one pinky. I'll go slow enough we don't burn your skin off. Okay, and remember guys, we're talking about all the guides. It has to come in. Oh, yeah, let it spin. There you go. Hold it, make like the cap of an axle so it can't come off. And then let it just spin across your finger. That's my son there is learning something about German engineering. We find a way to problem solve. At least we think we do. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. Today, yours truly's had a bit too much coffee. Just a hand out of here. We're getting there. Once again, 2 punches. Out of there so we don't. And we'll finish spooling this guys in about close to 30 seconds. Just right on a bass tournament to get back after before the bite turns off. Don't want the bite to turn off. Has been to the bottom of a few lakes before. Okay. Alright, Mr. James. I mentioned German engineering. It's configured an axle. Go. Think, buddy. How about holding it in both hands? Either end. There you go. No, James. Think. No, James. Right hand on one side, left. There you go. Hold it up in the air. Let it spin. Your hands act as a way it won't come off. Attaboy. Train up a child the way he should go. Who's your favorite football team, buddy?
Wales.
It's funny. It's not the answer Daddy was looking for. Oh well. Throw out what I just said about train up a child. Here we go. Uh-oh. We're done. And guess what, folks? It's about the right for no bird's nest. I think we got the